Take us back then to school days for you. How bad did it get?
It was really hard coming home every day to my parents crying. They were picking on me, calling me names like ugly, troll. They were pinning me up against the wall, tripping me up in corridors, playgrounds and everything.
And what was the school doing about it?
At first, no.
Mm.
My mum went in and spoke to the headmaster and didn't do anything. So then my mum went in again and said, right, if you don't sort it, she will go to their parents and talk to them. And then they sorted it straight away.
Must have been very, very hard for you, Louise, watching your boy come home from school in tears every day. It makes you feel a bit helpless, doesn't it?
He hid quite a lot of it. We always knew, sort of, we could tell. You know your own children. You knew there was something up there. Oh, no, I'm fine, Mum. And then other days were worse than others. And like I said, I went into the school, you know, we spoke to them, and they weren't dealing with it in the way that they should be. And it took me to say, you know, I'm going to take this further if nothing's done, and then it was done.
And was it a normal mainstream school?
Yes, yeah, normal mainstream school. And their idea to begin with was move Ashley into another class, which we didn't agree with, because why should he be
like
moved?
punishing him.
But did you ever get to speak to the parents? And, I mean, I'd love to know what their take on it was, to be honest, because if I found out my son was doing that to someone...
They didn't know. They didn't know. When they were asked to go into the school and they weren't aware, and it didn't stop, but it got better.
And how was it affecting you, Ashley, every day? How is it making you feel? I mean, it's very difficult with the condition you have, which you said it just affects your eye sockets and your jaw. And you've had how many operations now?
30.
30 operations. They've broken your jaw and reset it. So you're going through an awful lot. How difficult was it for you then to cope with people being so unkind?
It knocked my confidence right back, and I didn't want to go out. I was worried that they were waiting outside for me. I didn't want to go into town. I just wanted to be at home.
You wanted to hide away?
Yeah, in a corner.
And you did say at one point you didn't want to be here?
No. If it wasn't
so
for
bad.
if it weren't for my mum and my family or my dad, I wouldn't be here.
Oh. And yourself, Ashley, you're incredible, because let's look at what you're doing and to change it.
Well, if you don't know about Fixers, Fixers is a national charity that gives 16 to 25-year-olds a voice to campaign on any issue that matters to them. They help youngsters all around the UK. And you signed up with them last year. Yes. So what gave you the strength to do that, and why did you want to do that?
It was a friend of mine. She did her own campaign video. She's disabled. And it brought so many messages in my head about the old days, about me being bullied. And I thought, right, I want to do something now. I want to stop bullying, because when I went through it, it was very hard. I suffered quite a lot. Even though I looked different, it was really hard. So I wanted to help other children that are being bullied.
You don't look different, you're unique.
Yes,
yeah.
But I want to help other people.
Because you've helped other people, hasn't that meant you've been trolled more? You've been trolled by helping people.
He's been called an attention seeker.
Yeah.
Because
you
of
can't
what he's
win,
doing,
like, no situation, but...
He's now been called an attention seeker.
You've got to feel sorry for these people, though, Ashley, surely, because you are flying and doing incredible things, and they're sitting there bullying somebody.
You know, I look at it now, and actually, his campaign's, you know, really taken off. He's working full-time. He's loving life.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm a support worker.
You've addressed the bullying in your online film that's reached thousands and thousands of people online, but also you're here live on Loose Women Today. This is a live platform for you, and you have something you want to say to those bullies. You've written a letter to them. So this is your time now. Take your time and tell them what you would like to say.
You made my life hell in my younger years. I was in a very dark place at time. Did you even care? But look at me now. I have my own anti-bullying campaign. I'm an ambassador for I Will campaign, and I have a full-time job. Did you think you won? No, you didn't. I couldn't be happier.
Well done. That's an amazing message. And as Stacey said, you know, what are they doing with their lives? You're a support worker now.
Yes.
Tell us about the work you're doing.
I look after adults with learning disabilities and I love it. I used to be a waiter before and I didn't really enjoy it. But now, being a support worker, it's something I wanted to do for a long time and I love it.
Because of your experience being bullied and you're able to help others.
I've always wanted to work in a care industry and I love it. It's amazing. I want to help other people and help their lives and that and make them happier.
You must be so proud of it.
Yeah.
Immensely. Words just don't describe. But, you know, people have said to us in the past, you know, oh, it's just the way you've brought Ashley up that's so grounded. No, we did anything that a normal parent would do. We don't feel that we did anything different. But, you know, we are very proud.
Ashley? The sky's the limit.
It is. He's, you know, oh, gosh, you've been tweeted so much, you know, while we've been waiting to come on. His phone's non-stop.
I created a PowerPoint and I'm looking at taking that PowerPoint into schools and doing talks
That'd be
about...
amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
So-
I think the schools and teachers and parents, they just need a lot more education in the schools to be able to deal with it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you are an extraordinary young man and, you know, it's all about raising awareness, as you said, and to beat the bullies, and you're doing that by just living your life and being amazing. Isn't he incredible? Ashley.